Hello everyone. So this is Karthikeyan, biology faculty from SIMS Institute, Nanganallu. We will be discussing NEET 2019 biology solutions. So next question, which of the following features of genetic code does allow bacteria to produce human insulin by recombinant DNA technology? So we have the properties of genetic code. Okay, right from bacteria till the simplest organisms to the complex organisms, genetic codons are universal. Like you would have NCERT has given an example around about methionine, right? Similarly, the genetic codon, when a human insulin can be produced by bacteria, which means genetic code is nearly universal. It is ambiguous and all that is not there. It is nearly universal. Which of the following sexually transmitted diseases is not completely curable? So it's an important question. So gonorrhea, it is a bacterial infection. So there are going to be some antibiotics. Genital warts, it's a viral infection, but it is caused by a virus called human papilloma virus, HPV. Genital herpes, it is caused by herpes simplex virus type 2. And chlamydiasis is again by a bacteria. So if you take the diseases, generally viral diseases, we say it is not curable, and sexually transmitted diseases, if you take, three diseases are not curable. What are the three diseases are? HSV2, that is genital herpes, hepatitis B, HIV. These three are not completely curable. Incurable diseases are HSV2, that is genital herpes, hepatitis B, and then HIV. Okay. Which of the following statements is incorrect? Viroids lack a protein code. Yes, it is correct statement. Viruses are obligate parasites. Yes, it is a correct statement. Infective constituent in virus is the protein code. Is it the protein code? No, it is the genetic material, and we all know the genetic material is going to be DNA or RNA. So there are some viruses that are DNA containing genetic material. RNA containing genetic material viruses are also present. So the infective constituent in the virus is the genetic material and not the protein code. Okay. Then this one, Pila. So Pila, apple snail. So it is going to come under mollusk. So mollusk are going to have radula. So A is 3. I let it as normal number. Bombyx, it is what? It comes under arthropods. So arthropods will have malphizian tubules as the excretory organ. So B4. Pleurobrachia, it comes under ctenophora. Ctenophora will have comb plates. Bioluminescence comb plates are the characteristic features. So C2, obviously D1. So 3, 4, 2, 1. So the answer is option B. Okay, so pleurobrachia, ctenophora, tinea, you all know platyhelminthes, bombyx arthropods, pila is going to be mollusk. Express sequence tags refers to, what is that? It is again genes expressed as RNA. So direct NCERT statement. Which of the following statements is incorrect? Morels and truffles are edible delicacies. Yes, of course. Claviceps is a source of many alkaloids. Yes, it's a correct statement. It's from NCERT. Conidia are produced exogenously and ascospores are endogenously produced. Yes. Yeast have filamentous bodies with long thread-like hyphae. It is the wrong statement. Why? Because it is a organism, only organism, unicellular sac, and it has no hyphae. It has no hyphae. It is the only unicellular organism among fungi that has no hyphae. So it's an important point. So it is an incorrect statement with long thread like. It does not have hyphae at all. That's the point here. And this one again, it's very easy. You guys will be able to answer. Okay, so mycorrhiza, symbiotic association of fungi with plant roots. So only thing we have is option 4 here. Right? So saprophyte, we all know parasite, and then lichens, everything is fine. So it is option 4. Which are the following glucose transporters is insulin dependent? If you take it is GLUT4 is insulin dependent. Okay, there are about 5 types of glucose transporters, and out of that, GLUT1 is an insulin independent, which means it is not going to depend on insulin for the transport of glucose. GLUT2 is present in your intestinal cells. Okay. GLUT4 mainly in your muscles, adipose tissues, everything is GLUT4 and that depends on insulin. Okay, it is insulin dependent. Okay, so insulin independent is only GLUT1. And GLUT2 is present in intestinal enterocytes. Just make a note of that alone. Which are the following immune response? Again, direct question. So it is rejection of kidney graft. It is going to be cell-mediated immune response. And I already told this in one question when we saw biocontrol agents like cyclosporin is a drug that is given to suppress the immunity, right? So in organ transplant patients, I told you. About dialysis, what are the true statements? Right? So the following is the most appropriate. Nitrogenous waste build up in the body. No, it is not going to happen because artificial kidney is to remove all your urea and other waste products. So it is not going to build up. Non-elimination of excess potassium ions. Almost all the ions, everything is going to be excreted. Reduced absorption of calcium ions from gastrointestinal tract is obviously correct because we all know artificial kidney, so there are no endocrinal roles. So this calcium ions, instead of being reabsorbed, it is excreted in the urine. So when it is excreted in the urine in excess, the absorption of calcium ions from GIT will decrease. Okay, so that point is there. So there's reduced absorption of calcium ions from the gastrointestinal tract. Reduced RBC production because there is decreased there is decreased erythropoietin present. So the correct answer is option C and D. So reduced absorption of calcium ions from gastrointestinal tract and reduced RBC production. So all these are going to be the resultant of hemodialysis. So the following statement is correct. First one is the external transplant protective proteinaceous. No, it is not proteinaceous. It is collagen made substance. And second one, he has given elastin. No, it is collagen again. It is a convex, transparent, which is highly vascularized. No, only part of eye that is not containing any blood vessels is cornea. So the correct statement is the cornea consists of dense matrix of collagen and is the most sensitive portion of the eye. Okay, and it is not vascularized. It's an important point. Again, this is a theoretical question. Gene pass as a measure of distance was explained by Alfred Sturtevant. Okay, T.H. Morgan, Suthan Bovary, they all told about this chromosomal theory of inheritance. Mendel, you all know, he has done so much. And this recombination and this gene mapping, everything was told by Alfred Sturtevant. Again, is there in NCERT? It takes very long time for pineapple plants to produce flowers. Which combination of hormones can be applied to artificially induce flowering? So induction of flowering, which means automatically the only hormone that we go with is auxin. Even ethylene can do something with pineapple. That's why he has mentioned about the fruit. So pineapple, it's no flowering is increased by ethylene also. Abscisic acid, it inhibits seed germination. Gibberellin, cytokine, so it is all concerned with your seed dormancy and all that. So main induction of flowering, seed germination, everything is by auxin, growth hormone. Then there is a question on lacopron. So match the genes with the corresponding products produced. So I gene codes for what? Repressor. Z gene codes for what? So here everything you have in the question. Z gene for beta galactosidase. A gene, A for A, transacetylase. Y gene is for permease. So 1, 3, B is going to be 1, C is going to be 4. So the answer is option 3. So this is a picture taken from NCERT. I hope you all know. Inducer here is going to be lactose. So when the inducer is absent, the repressor gene is going to be activated. So that goes and sits on the operator and does not allow the enzyme to translate the genes. So you do not get the products of the genes. Whereas if there is an inducer, it inactivates the repressor produced by the I gene. Hence the operator site is free. Hence there is translation of the corresponding gene products. This is about lacopron. So what happens in presence of inducer, absence of inducer, you need to know. Identify cells whose secretion protects the lining of gastrointestinal tract from various enzymes. So mucus is the one you all know, mucinaceous barrier. So mucus is mainly secreted by your goblet cells. Chief cells are peptic cells concerned with release of pepsin. Oxyntic cells or parietal cells that is concerned with secretion of HCl. Right. So goblet cell, it is going to protect the entire stomach wall from being damaged by your HCl. Okay, so goblet cells, so which is going to mainly secrete what? It's going to secrete mucus. Chief cells, peptic cells. Other names are very important. Oxyntic cells, parietal cells.